Hey guys, Alex Sturgeon with the HobbyTown HobbyPlex here with my Element RC Enduro Sendero, and I've had it now, a couple weeks. We did our unboxing, and now I'm ready to kind of show you guys what I've done since then and what my thoughts on the truck are. So, first thing first, cosmetically, I had this cage lying around. It was a old Axial off of Casey Curry Wrangler. So I chopped it up and I was able to bolt it onto the body. And I know it's not exactly like anybody else's cage and probably not exactly scale realism, but I just thought it looked cool. And I'm not very good at this stuff, so I was just impressed that I could cut stuff and actually mount it on. So I bolted on some jerry cans, Yeah Racing and Energy. We had these in our crawler area over there. Of course, the traction boards, these are actually Traxxas. You could buy these individually. And then I got this kit here of tools from a Yeah Racing toolkit. And then I wanted to put a number on my car, so I cut out some Lexan and I bolted them onto the frame, to the cage, and started putting stickers on them. One of the other things I did pretty much right away, once I got done running stock, was I put on this Ssd Rear Bumper that's made for the TRX4, but I thought this one in particular didn't stick out too far and still had a little bit of scale of realism to it. And if I ever wanted to do a trailer, it looks like I got a trailer hitch. And then the front is actually a Axial Poison Spider front bumper, and because it was plastic, it was only like $6.99. So, but it did have the 2 extra light buckets, so I put some extra lights in the front. I think it turned out really well. So there's that. I've already busted off a window, but I've been crawling a lot out on our crawling course, so that's bound to happen, right? So let's take it off and I'll show you guys what I've done underneath the body here. So I went ahead and put my own electronics into it. We got the Quick Run speed controller from Hobby Wing. Probably the best value speed controller out there. It's 41 bucks. They give you the little card that goes with it, and it can handle up to a 3-cell. The drag brake's fantastic in it, and because they give you the box, you can adjust all that stuff. So definitely the best bang for your buck. We sell them constantly here, $41.99 to get all of it. I upgraded to a very powerful Savic servo. The one I got is the 1210 SG. Just off of memory, I believe it's 444 ounces of torque at 6 volt, but I have it cranked up to 7.4, so it's closer to 500, and it's just got a lot of speed and a lot of turning power. So it's not something I had to do because the stock servo is pretty good. It is a metal geared servo, but man, there's nothing like having a 500 ounce waterproof servo, that you can really throw this truck around with. 3-cell battery now. I left the motor alone. The motor's really good. That stock Reedy motor, 5-pole motor is really good, so we left that alone. And then we got Incision machete wheels with the J-Concepts Rupture tires, and see if I can get a good view of it. On the front here, I put wider hexes just to widen it out a little bit. I know you can do that with these inserts on the machete wheels, but I'm cheap, so I haven't done it yet. The hexes were like $5, so I just did it that way for now. I'll work on the other offset stuff once I strip up some plastic. On the front, I put 2 full strips of lead weight around, so I believe that comes out, let's see, yeah, there's almost like 1.5 pounds of weight in the front wheels. And what that really does, anybody who does crawling knows that you put a lot of weight on the front, you can really pull yourself up, especially because I did go in and I put the extra gear in there in the Stealth X to give us that overdrive. So it's amazing. It turns really tight, even without anything hitting your back wheel. And then with the weight bias that I have in this, it crawls up things very, very well. that's it so far. We did get some of the new hard plastic pieces in. I'm gonna put the hard plastic sliders on next, and that's probably it. Oh, one more thing. So I did notice that the front Panhard mount here, that's part of the front shock tower, was starting to get a little wobbly because it's held in by one screw here and one screw right there. And I wanted to tighten that up. I think the hard plastic pieces kind of help with that, but I took my servo out, I countersunk the back and with a Dremel, and I put a longer screw through it, and then I put a nut on this side and really cranked it down. So now this doesn't flex hardly at all. There's, I mean, a little bit of natural plastic flex on the bottom, but up here where it was really moving around, that's a good way to fix it. So if you have had your Enduro now for a couple weeks and have noticed a little bit of slop in the front, that's something that's very easy to do. That will keep that from flexing as bad. So I definitely wanted to go over that in this video. That's it. That's all I've done so far. I'm very impressed with the truck. I've been having a ton of fun with it. And my next thing, I'll probably get another body and start working on making it cool with all the different stuff. But until then, I'm going to keep rocking the primer gray Sendero. So that's it for now. You guys, thanks for watching, and we'll make another video for you soon. We're going to be going out to the flying field this week and finally getting some airplane content up for you guys. So I look forward to that. Thanks for tuning in.